Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First up, I want to apologise for being a bit quiet over the last couple of months. I picked up a bit of an injury which affected my ability to play. It is getting better, not 100% yet, but I am able to play for like 10-15 minutes at a time again now, so I'm back making videos. I'm coming back with a pretty straightforward video, just a bit of a demo on the Boss OD-3, which I think might be a bit of an underrated, overlooked overdrive pedal, but anyway, we'll get into that. So yeah, I'm talking about the Boss OD-3, a perhaps a little bit overlooked, maybe underrated overdrive pedal from Boss. First came out in 1997 and it's been in production ever since. These cost around 99 quid new, which even at that price seems like a pretty good deal to me, considering you get legendary Boss build quality. But I picked this up for 30 quid on Facebook Marketplace. Granted, it was untested, but you know, it's a Boss pedal in pretty good condition. I was pretty sure it was gonna work. And it did. So yeah, it's cheap and it's reliable, but does it sound any good? Well, let's find out. of the OD-3 sits somewhere between a blues driver and a super overdrive, and yeah, that sounds about right to my ear. It definitely has that grittier sound that you get with a blues driver, and it has a flatter, much less mid-pushed EQ than an SD1 Super Overdrive. There's a fair bit of gain on tap, and even with the drive knob backed all the way off, it still introduces quite a bit of grit into your signal. For high gain tones, I think I still prefer the SD1, but for low gain, kind of edge of breakup tones, I really quite like this. I think it's that flatter EQ curve. You definitely get a kind of fuller sound, which, you know, sounds better to me than a pushed mid sound for your kind of edge of breakup type tones. Either way, I think I've got a bit of a bargain with this on Facebook. I've definitely been keeping an eye out for some of these kind of Boss and Ibanez staples coming up cheap lately, just because I really want to expand the tones I've got to hand so I can experiment a bit more. And, you know, but it's 30 quid. These normally go for around 50 to 60 quid on the used market, but even at that price, I still think it's a good one to have in the collection. Anyway, let me know what you think about the OD-3. Hopefully you like the tones I was getting with this thing. I really like it, and at 30 quid, yeah, it's a no-brain keeper. I'm just gonna keep it around for maybe a second board, or maybe it'll live on my main board. I haven't quite decided yet. Still experimenting with it and still having fun with it. Thanks for watching. It's good to be back, and yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing you some more videos. I've got quite a few in the pipeline. I've made some pretty big changes to the rig, or at least one pretty big change to the rig that I'm excited to share with you in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you subscribe for that. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.